Okay. Finish your cookies. If you'd like to make brownies, if it make you
They're
feel
so
better.
bad, Mama. It's so embarrassing.
Here, I'll try one. Let me see if they're good.
I told you not.
If you're going to college next year, then you need Bond Bowl, the easiest way to cook mac and cheese, eggs, bowl of rice, or even reheat leftovers in your dorm. So Bond Bowl is allowed in most dorms because it has no exposed heating coil like a hot plate would. It also has an automatic shut-off timer, making it extra safe. Check it out.
Germany is attempting to collect donations to feed Americans. Just like those you two could feed a child for 20 cents a day, one of those. Check it out.
Kann zu Diabetes, Herzkrankheiten und einer teuren Abhängigkeit vom Staat führen. 49 Millionen Amerikaner leiden unter Lebensmittelunsicherheit. Sie sind hungrig nach mehr als nach der nächsten Mahlzeit.
The richest government on the planet cannot feed, house, clothe, or care for its citizens. This is our place in the world with other industrialized, educated countries. Do you realize how stupid we look?
If you were like me as a kid, you probably thought attack-type Beyblades sucked because they would just circle the stadium like this for a minute and then be all out of spin by the time they finally reached the middle. But I got news for you. It wasn't the Beyblade that sucked, it was your launch. If you hold your launcher straight up and down like you would do for a stamina or defense bay, it's going to do this circular pattern. And yeah, attack types do suck when they do this pattern. What you want out of your attack types is this flower-shaped pattern that strikes the center of the stage over and over again. To get this pattern, you need to perform what's called a rush launch or a sliding shoot. Perform this launch by angling your launcher to match the slope of the stage and then pushing forward and down a tiny bit as you launch. With practice, this should start to look like that nice flower pattern. The benefit of performing this type of launch is that attack types are no longer bad. Instead of aiming all their attack power at nothing by circling the stage endlessly, they can actually hit the opponent at the beginning of the match when they have the most strength. If I knew about this launch and that attack types could be good when I was a kid, I bet my collection would look way different today.
Issue. This is a quality of life issue. You want to tell people that their concern and their desire for clean air and clean water is elitist? Tell that to the kids in the South Bronx, which are suffering from the highest rates of childhood asthma in the country. Tell that to the families in Flint, whose kids have their blood is ascending in lead levels. Their brains are damaged for the rest of their lives. Call them elitist. You're telling them that.
Today, I'm gonna tell you the story of why furries are banned from every single hotel franchise in Seattle.
And yes, this is about Rainforest 2015. What started off as a beautiful fall day in Washington turned into a nightmare when furries decided to choose violence. They destroyed this Hilton hotel.
They clogged all the bathrooms, just flooded them with toilet water. A bunch of furries were shitting in diapers and leaving them on people's cars.
Fire alarms and distress furries tried to hotbox the hotel rooms. One guy smuggles power tools into his fursuit, drills glory holes in the bathroom. Furries in the pool, even shitting in it. Police arrive, ambulances arrive.
There were cop cars full of furries being arrested for possession. Furries were straight up selling to each other.
All of this and more accumulated to $150,000 in damage.
Rest in peace, Rainforest, you unsanitary bastard!
Guys be like, oopsie daisy. Who's Daisy?
And girls be like, oh, no way, Jose. Who is Jose? Hola, bitch.
This terrifying game is Psycho Killer. It's a game where you try to be the only survivor. You and your friends have gone out on a camping trip. However, things have gone poorly and now there's a psycho killer on the loose. Your goal is to survive 5 psycho attacks and be the camper with the least amount of damage taken. Now this game is not only intense, but it's very simple to play. On your turn, you do 2 things. 1, play as many cards as you want. When you play cards, you'll be able to use items such as stitches and band-aids to heal yourself, or prepare yourself for the inevitable by hiding underneath the bed or setting up a booby trap. You can even screw over your friends by slamming the door behind you or betraying them. Then after playing, draw a card from the Deadly Psycho deck. Besides items, you could draw events that could really hurt you, but the worst thing you can get is a Psycho Killer. If you draw a Psycho Killer card, then an attack will occur, and the Psycho will attack everyone. Psycho Killer is an experience to share with your loved ones. Not only will you steal their heart, but their hello?
So some of y'all have been seeing this woman on your For You page. As a big fan of this show, if you don't know where this is from, I'm gonna educate y'all. Her name is Nano, and she's from the show called The Girl from Nowhere. And when I tell you this show is my shit, I mean this show is my... So the show's about a girl named Nano that transfers to a different school every episode. And at every school that she visits, there's always some twisted thing in the school itself or the people that go to that school. Like in the two-part story called Wonderwall, Nano transfers to this one school and this girl gets jealous because Nano is getting all the guys. So out of frustration, she goes into the bathroom stall and writes that Nano's face smells like feet. The crazy part is whatever she wrote in that wall came true. So everyone stayed away from Nano because her face smelled like feet. But then here's where the twisted part comes in. The school's custodian wipes off whatever she wrote about in that wall, therefore lifting the curse that was put upon Nano. Then, as angry as she is, she writes on that stall that the custodian should off herself. If you do plan on watching this show, here's a list of triggers that might trigger some people because this has a lot of graphic shit.
We found this book from the 60s with 2,000 insults for all occasions. Let's look at the chapter on figures. The only thing that saves her from being figureless is her Adam's apple.
You've got a gun to your head and the person holding it says, you get one song choice. Recite it perfectly and I'll let you go. Mess it up though and I'm pulling the trigger. What song do you choose?
I see a bunch of people in the comments saying, oh, easy, the ABC song, or tequila, it's only one word. You're fucking idiots. Not only are you putting in too much effort at that point, but you're forgetting the fact that the guy can, like, tase you or something to intentionally make you mess up. That's why the real perfect answer is 433 by John Cage.
Random things you can find in Japanese magazines. This magazine features an eco bag and a pouch where you can store your eco bag. The pouch is made of silk and the eco bag itself is a pretty decent size. This magazine features a wallet. It's made of leather and comes with a leather strap as an option. It looks like it can carry all your cards, cash, and coins. This magazine comes with an eyeshadow palette and gives tips for this summer's look. This magazine comes with tarot cards. The paper is high quality. You just tear it out of the book, cut it up, and make your own deck. This magazine comes with an Animal Crossing tote and pouch. The pouch is inspired by Timmy and Tommy, and it's super soft. It's also lined with various characters from the game. The tote has a minimalist design by Gelato Peak. It's a famous roomwear brand in Japan. Do magazines like this exist in your country?
Women only have 4 moods.
Amazon products you need or don't. Here's something if you want more comfort, privacy, and better sleep. This is an indoor bed tent. It's made of breathable and light-blocking fabric that allows you to see from the inside, but not be seen from the outside. You can open up the 2 side windows and a back door just in case. There's mesh to keep out any bugs that may have snuck into your home, a hook for a nightlight, and a pouch for your other nighttime essentials. Setup takes minutes and it pops up easily like any camping tent. Could be ideal for a college dorm room, the top of a bunk bed, or for any adult who wants to fulfill their childhood dream.
I hate people that work at the bank. Shh, I work at the bank. Here is $1. Do not tell anyone.